Hooray for unlimited magic.
Oh, he's doing that again. Sounds like someone's abusing the system.
Is it really abuse if it's supposed to be that way? Is it just me, or do you notice a floating force torch over here?
Yeah, so this floating force torch here is just here from when we had Tinker's Construct installed, and when we removed it, well, the torch just stayed because it was on top, because I put it there so that monsters wouldn't spawn, and it's just still there.
That's funny.
So anyway, I actually have to make a new force sword because I changed some stuff. It's pretty serious stuff here. I get this power saw, it has grinding on it, is no longer going to get mob chunks because grinding doesn't handle mob chunks anymore.
Really?
Yeah, I need another upgrade for that. So, I guess we have some cows over here. Just gonna bottle one because I need something from them. I need them to burn.
We all need them to burn.
Soul wafer! Down on the farm. It's not on the farm. Okay, so I need 8 levels of experience for this guy. Do I have... Ah, there we go. Pull some experience out. So I'm actually going to put this on an upgrade core, the soul wafer. Get myself a soul core. So Dan, I made myself a soul core because the soul upgrade is now used as the old grinding upgrade. And you can see the details of this in the force infuser.
Okay.
And now it states that this is the upgrade needed to make mob chunks drop. And it actually can't be used to get soul stealing anymore, as soul stealing is not... So I don't know if you're aware of this, but soul shards actually no longer has the soul stealing enchantment. In fact, they've simplified soul shards too, to the point of making it completely irrelevant. So basically, soul stealing is no longer given by the soul wafer. The soul wafer instead just gives the soul upgrade, which DartCraft now uses to get mob chunks from mobs that you kill.
Okay.
So you could still make spawners and such, you just have to use the soul upgrade instead of grinding. If you use grinding, you'll just get pulverized drops, which isn't even that useful. I'm going to replace this grinding core with this soul core, and I should be able to get chunks from these guys. There's a chunk right away. Okay, so our server went down again, but it's not coming back up. KBG is just... they go down a lot. Just down. I wouldn't recommend them. So anyway, I'm in single player and I'm just talking to Dan. Do you remember spoils bags, Dan?
Yes, I do. They were spoiled, and they came in bags.
Yeah, that's true. Well, now they actually won't drop from enemies at all anymore, ever. So you can't actually get a spoils bag by killing an enemy.
Okay.
However, you can still get them. Now, one thing I did was I took the treasure upgrade, which was also something you had to specifically enable in the config under the insane settings, and I made it a default upgrade. Now, treasure cores are now made with only 2 blocks of gold, some force ingots, some diamonds, and a nether star, so they cost a little less gold and some diamond now. But since spoils bags don't actually drop off of enemies anymore, they don't enhance the drop rate to 100%, which made it insane, which is why you had to enable it specifically. What they actually do now is they make monsters have a small percentage to drop certain cards, which you can actually craft into various tiers of spoils bag.
Oh, okay. That sounds pretty cool.
Right, so if you've got a single player test world up, go ahead and make yourself a sword or something to test this out. Okay, so I made myself a treasure core. And I'm actually going to go ahead and take grinding off of this, since it's pretty much useless. Socket the core in there. Now it says treasure. Now, okay. What do we have out here? Oh, we've got a spider. Alright, so I'm going to kill him with this guy. Alright, we didn't get anything. That's fine. It's not too likely. It's not incredibly likely. Looting also actually affects the chance that these things have to drop. So, if you put looting 4 on your treasure sword, you're going to get a good chunk of them, I think. So I'm going to go test this and just run around and kill stuff. Come on, people, once you drop stuff. Okay, it's a heart. Recovery heart, that's nice. Oh, these dudes! Yeah, you're not supposed to kill these guys. They're from DartCraft. Well, this is a test world, so let's have fun. Die. Wow, you guys actually must do some pretty good damage. Mana beans. Uh-huh. Don't care. Keep killing. There we go, finally got a card. So I guess it's not too likely to get these things, even with looting on it.
Yeah, I haven't gotten one yet.
Now, if I look up uses for that, if I take 4 of them, I can combine it into a spoils bag, and it says Tier 2 on it. Now, things to note here, random hostiles in the overworld tend to drop darkness cards that you can craft into Tier 2 spoils bags. Non-hostiles tend to drop life cards, which you craft into Tier 1 spoils bags, and undeath cards, which actually only drop from otherworlders like Endermen and basically anything in the Nether, give you Tier 3 spoils bags. And the tier actually determines generally not really the rarity of the items, but actually what pool from which they are drawing. For example, Tier 1 will have anything that could be in a starter chest, generally wooden tools, not things that are that good, and also things that could be in village blacksmith chests. Tier 2 will have dungeon chests, just generic dungeon chests, and Tier 3 tends to have the stronghold chests, which usually have better stuff. So it's going to take a good chunk of farming manually to get yourself some random dungeon loot, but you can still do it if you want to. Now, if you want to just spawn some of these cards and give it a go, you can go ahead and try that.
That's what I did. It actually gives you a good amount of stuff.
Yeah, so basically I implemented this tier system to address many of the concerns, really all of the concerns about spoils bags just being, 1, too plentiful, and 2, not being able to opt out of them. So now you have to specifically hunt for these things, but if you do, you can still get some good stuff. But yeah, the cards are only a little bit more common than the spoils bags themselves used to be.
You sure do get a lot of these logic matrices.
You do. You do. Found in dungeons, libraries, and librarians.
That's lovely. Ooh, steadfast drone.